Hello my minions, we are on Matilda Part 4, meaning you should have already finished the book by now. Like always, Part 4 will have shorter question and answers, but an essay at the end. Let's get started. Ba-bam, bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. Ba-bam. Chapter 17, we hear about Miss Honey's terrible upbringing. Matilda, like herself, realizes that Miss Honey had a terrible childhood. First, her mother dies. Then, her father died as well. Then after that, she was forced to live with her evil aunt. Now, referencing James and the Giant Peach, it seems that Roald Dahl really loved to write about evil aunts. But let me ask you a question. Miss Honey's father was actually a rich doctor who lived in a very nice house. So, where is that house now? And why is Miss Honey poor? Ba-bam. Moving on, although Miss Honey says it's all very mysterious how her father committed suicide, considering he would never do such a thing, she kind of just dismisses it. Matilda, on the other hand, is very suspicious and believes that her aunt actually killed her father, considering she has the house now. Not only has the aunt stolen what is lawfully Miss Honey's, the aunt has complete control over her. This puzzles Matilda because Miss Honey is no longer a child. She cannot understand why Miss Honey just doesn't walk away and start a new life. So this is question 2. Why doesn't Miss Honey start a new life? Why doesn't she just walk away and have a fresh new start? Ba-bam. Moving on. We soon realize that the evil aunt is actually, spoiler alert, Miss Trunchbull. Wow. Although Matilda is surprised by this fact at first, she kind of realizes, wow, that makes so much sense now considering how evil Miss Trunchbull is. With Miss Honey's request, Matilda promises that she will never talk about this with anyone. But she refuses to forget about it, which leads to the next part of our story. Question 3. Why do you think Matilda refuses to forget about this story? What does she want to do? Ba-bam. Okay, so in the climax of the story, Matilda uses her powers to scare Miss Trunchbull into giving back all the things that she had stolen. The book ends on even more of a happy ending as Matilda is now free from her evil parents and she is now living with Miss Honey. Ba-bam. Okay, congratulations, we have finished the book. Now let's get into the essay. We are going to do a character analysis of Matilda. The story, like the title suggests, is all about Matilda. It's all about how Matilda interacts with different characters throughout the book. So in a paragraph or a short essay, I want you to write about 3 interactions that Matilda has. So 3 different characters and talk about each of them. So for example, if you want to talk about her interaction with her father, you can talk about things like how from the moment she was born, Matilda's father really didn't like Matilda. And when Matilda asked her father, I want to read, can you buy me a book? Her father said, why would you read a book? And told her to just watch TV. So all these interactions like this, I want you to think of 3 characters that she has interactions with and just talk about them. Make sure you bring, obviously, examples from the story to tell us how the interactions went. Ba-bam. And that is part 4 of Matilda. We are finished. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like always, you can answer the questions in the comments below or click on the link to join my free school page where you can have access to all the stuff that I post. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. Ba-bam, bam. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Ba-bam, bam. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Ba-bam, bam. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Ba-bam.